Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's Worimi, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies, and to summer in Australia. Yes, it's a warm one again today. Thank you so much for all your well wishes yesterday. I slept most of yesterday. It was absolutely fabulous, and even though I still sound full of it, I'm actually really doing really well today. You know those stages a head cold goes through. And yeah, Worimi. Worimi is the Worimi is the traditional owners of the lands on which these videos are made. And one of my guides, Narim, is a Worimi First Nations healer and spiritual leader back in when he was on this earth. I do sort of think sometimes it would be easier if I lived over the river in a Wabakal country, but no, love the land here and feel a real draw to it. Okay, so what I want to have a look at, I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale, entertainment only. I'm going to have a look at Chuck Grassley. I have a lot of things that I want to read on, and I want to start getting back into the alternate readings, like the Library of Ashurbanipal, but we'll get to hopefully those next week. Very quickly, news of the day. The US budget's been kicked forward again until March. A lot of water going to be under the bridge between now and March. Netanyahu, not surprisingly, has outright rejected publicly the creation of a Palestinian state. If you want to have a look at my thoughts on Netanyahu, pop his name in the search engine and have a look at those readings. And I did read, for those that have been with me for a while, will remember I read a month back, wasn't terribly long ago, just feels like forever, that one of Trump's main lawyers would be leaving, like literally throwing in the towel and just going, I can't deal with this. And that turned out to be Takapina. So, yep, no, I was absolutely not surprised there when he just said, I can't work for this guy anymore. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Had a little bit of a chuckle. I was watching Linda G. She'd done the live chat, but I always catch it afterwards. I never seem to catch a live with Linda for some reason. And she was reading through, and I was going, yep. A lot of things she was saying, I've read on, and we agreed. So, but do you think I can remember any of them? But yeah, it's lovely to have someone like Linda G. Um, confirming what my boys are bringing to me. Okay, I want to have a look at Chuck Grassley. Oh, for those that have been worried about a few messages about the military happenings and, you know, concern of World War III, Germany, Sweden, UK, a lot of countries like that, NATO, it's just NATO exercises, and they happen every year, every second year. It's nothing to be worried about. It's just in this heightened world at the moment. A few conspiracy theorists are grabbing hold of it and making stuff up as they do. So don't worry about it at all. Okay, Chuck Grassley, 90 years old, Republican senator for Iowa, in hospital on IV antibiotics, apparently in good spirits. He was actually pro expanding healthcare, so good on Chuck for that. Yeah, but at 90, goodness me, I hope when I'm 90, I'm just sort of sitting on the sitting on the cruise ship going up the around the Mediterranean with a glass of wine in my hand. Okay, come on down. I've had two cards fall out already. What's the future hold for Chuck Grassley? We've got the Hierophant first up, which is about government, higher authority, his position as a senator. The challenge is, and Pentacles, when I'm not asking about money, they mean stability, security, health. And his health is well, it's not good. This is really going to knock him around. I'm getting a when I was reading about this, I really got the feeling that it was a urinary tract infection that had gone up into his kidneys. It's not good news in regards to his health. Okay, foundation. He's going to have to take the blindfold off and make a difficult decision. Does he step down from his position as senator? I don't know when he's up for election again, and goodness me, I don't know why people vote in a 90-year-old. But he's going to have to make a difficult decision. So that's at the foundation. With the facts, in the past, working together, working across the aisle, I do think he's actually been quite good with working across the aisle as far as being a Conservative GOP he felt he was capable of doing. I mean, he was apparently supportive, I believe, of Obamacare. But that's in the past. Crowning the reading, he's going to have to weigh up his options. He's really going to have to weigh his options. Immediate future, I think he's going to step down. What do we got? The Nine of Wands here. Back up against the walls, surrendering, offering his career. I think he's going to step down, and fairly shortly. Externally, he's going to be restricted. The truth is going to really restrict him. He's really going to have no option, I suspect. Internally, new beginning in regards to his health. Internally, he's okay, thank you. I'm really drawn to the fact that the stag is looking at this massive pentacle here, pentacles in this particular reading are meaning health, head on. He's looking at it head on. He's taking it by the horns. It's a new beginning regarding his health. Hopes and fears is, again, health, stability, security, but just nurturing. Thank you. Sometimes my boys have to remind me. Queen of Pentacles about healing and nurturing. So let's see where it goes. So the Moon card, turning the cogs and shining the light of the moon on reality, bringing it to the surface and shining the light, shining the feminine moon. The moon is feminine on the situation, and the feminine moon is again about nurturing and healing. Yeah, what have we got? Seven of Wands. He's going to take a stance and defend his choice. There might be an outcry about him doing so, but then we've got him being seen and heard. He's in a very uncomfortable position. His situation is going to be seen and heard, and I do see he's going to depart. Three of Wands can be a plan coming to fruition, but I'm just looking at this ship. Is the ship coming in or is it departing? And I just really feel that the ship is departing. Yeah, I'm not, it's not, it's not necessarily death. It's just a significant ending, an ending of a cycle, death in the World card, ending of a cycle, and packing up the truth and moving on. So, yeah, we've got here balancing up his options, Eight of Cups, moving on. It is a very emotional choice for him. I think he's been a senator since 1981. My goodness, I was still in school in 1981. Yeah, it's going to be very emotional for him. But I don't think he's going to have I think when he really takes the blindfold off, he's not going to have a choice. So, Chuck Grassley, wish him well. Love that these. We might have a look at who Chuck Grassley's replacement is going to be. No idea whatsoever. I don't know when he's up for his position's up for re-election. Whether there'll be an interim. If you're in Iowa, let me know. Just might have a quick look at who Chuck Grassley's replacement will be. I mean, I sort of the Retirement Village Congress is just, come on, old people, move aside now. I'm not talking about Joe Biden, but those that have been with me for a while know that I have seen Joe Biden will step aside about the second year into the next term. Do not let that deter you from voting blue, because I've then got Marla stepping into the position, and I think she's going to have someone like Buttigieg as her VP. I'm really getting uh, um, young, dynamic, masculine energy as her VP. Um, okay. And what popped out? Big yes card. Biggest yes card in the deck. Okay, thank you. So show me Chuck Grassley's replacement. What are they going to be like? Chuck Grassley's replacement. What are they going to be like? You want that one? Okay. No, leave that one there. Okay. Right. Magician. Hopefully not the manipulator magician. Hopefully the one that's bringing everything to the table has the skills and ability, can manifest opportunities going forward. The magician, challenged by a decision need to be made. Challenges the decision that needs to be made in regards to. Okay, thank you. I'm getting Chuck Grassley's health. This is the challenge. Chuck Grassley's health. He's not yet stepped aside. There's no one chosen to replace him yet. I'm sure there's a few people that are being mentored up. But let's see where we go. Foundation. Okay, the passing of Chuck. Because this is the here and now on this side. A harsh truth coming forward in the past for Chuck Grassley, but I'm asking about his replacement. Loss, disappointment, heartbreak, divorce. So this is all about Grassley having to make the decision to step down. I don't know that there's a clear choice for his replacement. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know that there's a clear choice. There will be a number that will throw their hat in the ring. There will be egos, there will be power hungry, there will be those that are in it for the money, but there will be some good choices as well. So it's a myriad of choices that are clouded over. It's all about the externally who's going to be his replacement, not asking who, but what are they going to be like. I'm thinking they're going to be really focused on family. Family here, the message that they're putting out there is going to be all about family internally. The Sun card, it's about spiritual connection. It's the big yes card, but it's joy, it's illumination. What's his replacement going to be like? Hopes and fears, loss and disappointment, but there's 2 cups still remaining. Anxiety in the outcome. Investigation with the snake in the path. And then the swords, packing up the truth and moving forward. Leading to restriction. Okay. Ooh, and the devil because they're tied to the devil energy. I'm really feeling the money trail behind the scenes is the first person that is put forward as Chuck Grassley's replacement. Now, I don't know how it works, whether the Iowa governor can put somebody in. They're not going to fare well. They're not going to fare well. Okay, well, I might grab pendulum. Let's have a look. Again, let me know. I'll just bring it up slightly so you can see my finger and that it's not me waggling away. Can I ask a question, please, boys? Can I ask a question? Will the governor of Iowa try and put in a replacement for Chuck Grassley? Back and forth is, sorry, I'll lower my finger there. Back and forth is yes. Will that governor's choice be found to be dubious? I'm going to say dubious. Dubious, yeah, that's a yes. Will that who? Sorry, I'll move my finger down. Can I ask a question, please? Will the governor's choice be? Oh, I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm start getting too much into the nitty gritty, and I'll read on it when the time comes. Looking at this, my main reading for this card is poor choices. Poor choices. Entrapped by the messaging. Internally, the blazing star. They're in it for the stardom. Okay. Right. Let me know. I'm not sure whether the governor can put in somebody, but that's what I'm getting, that the governor may put in their choice. But they're not going to be particularly worthy worthy option. Okay, leave it at that. We'll see how it plays out and I'll read more at the time. Thank you. Love you. Take care. Bye bye.